Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel, Mr. Football Loons, and today we are doing the Game Week 30 predictions of the Premier League. Now, you see, there's not many because a lot of them have been postponed. There's only going to be 4 for Game Week 30, but I'm also going to predict 3 other games that are coming up tomorrow and on Thursday. So there are 3 other games as well to make this video a bit more longer and a few more predictions in it. Let's start off. This is Game Week 30. Predictions here. We're going to start off with Wolves home against Leeds United 1-1. I'm going to go. Now, yes, it might seem like a bizarre thing, and I might be harsh on Wolves lately, but Wolves are a great team. Absolutely superb. I got it all wrong. I thought Everton were going to win. I don't know why. I just thought maybe eventually they'll come out and actually give us something. But Wolves, yeah, they are amazing. I'm never going to doubt them again. But the reason I'm saying 1-1 is because I don't know if Phillips is going to be back. I'm not too sure. Calvin Phillips, I don't know if he's going to be back. But I know Bamford is. And I know Leeds gave it. They can definitely play well. It's just they need more depth because they've got a few injuries coming around. But I think that Leeds will be able to get back on at least a point. I think that'll be an interesting game. Let's move on to the 19th of March. Aston Villa are home against Arsenal, and I'm going to say 3-2 Arsenal. Now, they got a good game home against Leicester. Yeah, Leicester have been pretty poor, but still keeping that winning record is absolutely amazing. They're doing absolutely amazing. I think Aston Villa will actually really push them. You know, I think they're pushing to the extent, but looking at how Arsenal are playing lately, and the fact that Aston Villa did lose to West Ham, I think Arsenal would probably be able to secure a win. Moving on to the 20th of March, Leicester City are against Brentford. I'm going to say 1-0 Leicester. Now, Brentford did do pretty well. It was, I believe, Eriksen managed to get an assist. GG to him. That's not bad. But Brentford have got a couple of wins in the past couple of games. They last won 2-0 against Burnley, which is pretty good as well. And they also did win against Norwich. Yeah, they're both in the relegation zone. But when you're playing Leicester, I don't think you're going to be able to get that. Because Leicester, past couple of years, been in that top 6 football. I also think they're also above them in the table. And I think Brentford are going to be fine. But I think it's going to be a decently close game. But I think Leicester would have it in the bag. Especially at their home as well. But I'm going to stay with 1-0. Now, Tottenham versus West Ham going to be our next one, and I'm going to say 2-1 to Spurs. Now, you know, West Ham got a good win home against Aston Villa. That was actually a very good win. I still think they won't make it top 6. I know, I probably should say they would, but I'm still not going to think that. But Tottenham are home. They gave a good game against Manchester United, but still lost 3-2. You know, Cristiano Ronaldo's hat-trick. Haven't seen it at all, so I don't know how to describe his hat-trick. But all I've heard is that they played as a team, and that's surprising. But that's Manchester United. We're talking about Spurs and West Ham. But, yeah, Spurs recently have been pretty well. It was unlucky for them not to get a point against Man United. But they're home against West Ham. They've got a lot of... Well, they're not really... They're both in London, so it wouldn't matter if they're home. But Spurs, they've got more experience up there. West Ham just about winning against Aston Villa. They've also been a bit shaky, you know, in the past few games, I guess you could say. But I don't think they're top 6. I just don't see them as a top 6 team still. Let's move on to our next game, which this is not Game Week 30, but this is the games about to come up. And it's Brighton versus Spurs. Now, obviously, this is actually before on the 16th of March. This is before the Spurs and West Ham game. So I'm going to actually predict Spurs to win this 1-0 against Brighton. Now, if they do win that, or even if they lose it, I still think they'll get a win against West Ham. But, you know, I only did this to, you know, give you more predictions, so the video isn't really short. So 1-0 Spurs. Now, Brighton have been absolute awful recently, but I think they'll still give it a go against Spurs. But I think Spurs, the way they are, they've been performing well. They're quite a bit better than Brighton. Brighton aren't performing well. It's just logical to go Spurs. Moving on, Arsenal home against Liverpool. I'm going to say 3-1 Liverpool. It could easily be Arsenal's because Arsenal is playing absolutely amazing. And they've got some amazing players, you know. Everton, I can't remember what the manager's called, but he's done pretty good to bring them back into it. They've got quite a young side, you know, now. They got some good players, you know. Saka, Martinelli, Thomas Partey, Lacazette's not even doing too bad. They've got a very good keeper in Ramsdale. But Liverpool, top 3 goal scorers in the Premier League is all Liverpool players. Arsenal, they're a good team. I think they will do very well. It could easily be a draw. But Liverpool, just the way they're going, they're fighting for the title. I'm going to say Liverpool to win it. Moving on, Everton are home against Newcastle United on the 17th of March. And I'm going to say 1-1. Now, Newcastle United had 9 games without a loss, which is beautiful, but it sadly ended when they got robbed at the 89th minute against Chelsea. It was quite a close game between the two sides. You know, Newcastle played very well, but I don't think they're going to be able to get back straight away on winning form. I think they'll just get a point. I think they'll play really well. I think they'll probably even deserve it, but because Everton's fighting to not get relegated, after I've never really seen Everton getting relegated. I've never seen that, imagined that in my mind. But it could easily happen, but I think Everton won't. And I think this point's going to really help them try and secure something. But I think they'll get a few points. I think Everton will survive in 15th, in fact. But, you know, I think there's going to be a good standing point for Everton. They can move on because they're really a good side. It's just hiding. It's just waiting to pop out. This will be the end of my predictions. Hope you can like and subscribe. And always remember to turn on notifications so you don't miss one of my fantastic YouTube videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.